how you are. You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get it.
I don't know what that was. Sorry. So I just got done washing my face because your face be dirty when you wake up, but I just didn't wake up because as you can see I have hair paint wax in my hair. Do you see? Want to see how I got it? Go watch my previous video, okay? Beat, boo, natural beat. I'm kind of slow. This is my primer. Something's better than nothing, you know? You supposed to use lotion for your dry skin, but hey. I could try to squeeze some out of that little bottle, but you know, I really like that primer, but it just makes my face very matte, bro. And I do have like a little red pimple on my face. Do you see it? Do you see it? I know you see it, because if I see it, boo, you see it. And you see one growing on my chin. I always make YouTube video. I always get in the mood to make a YouTube video when I have a growing derp on my face. Like, but it's cool.
Bitch, what?
The smart thing to do when you try to do your makeup is to wet your beauty blender. But I always forget. So we're gonna go do that. So I'm back in this thing like I never left. So I want to go wet my beauty blender. For some reason it has a hole in it. I don't know where the hole came from. So I'm gonna take the fluffiest brush that I have. I'm gonna take some Fenty and rub it on my eyelids. Yes. Because this is what I'm using to prime my eyelids. Yes, because it's the same color as my skin. I got this palette off of Hush. And I'm gonna be using this color in Truth and Cleaver. And I mainly use oranges and browns. And also I did not set my lid, as you saw. When I do natural look, I just pat the color on there. This is like everyday. This is my everyday look. I go to work look. If I feel like beating my face, this is what I would do. So now I'm gonna go in the color Truth and place it above that one. I'm now using the color Cleaver, which is the dark brown color I pointed to. And I'm placing that more towards in the corner of my eye. But I'm picking up a little bit at a time because, you know, it's natural. I don't want a lot on my eyeballs. I'm going to take my green corrector from LA Girl. And I looked up what the green one was for, and it said you put it over red spots on your face. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be using this little brush to blend. Hopefully, we're going to do a story time. There is something wrong with me. Oh, y'all. Let me tell you about the time my job didn't want to give me my check, okay? So, in order for me to have gotten my money, I went through a lot. Mind you, I still couldn't work at this job because, you know, a job is a job. So, I didn't have my direct deposit set up and I just had got my bank account. I've been getting checks since I worked there, but I was told that I was supposed to get a prepaid card from my job and I never received that prepaid card. They started to put money on my card because I think that happened in like May. So like May 13th was one of the days that we had got paid, and I didn't know we got paid that day, so I had like a check just like sitting there for almost 4 weeks because I waited I waited 2 more weeks after that to go get my second check basically. So I'm using Fenty. So after that happened, I was like, okay, whatever, cool. Then I have my check. You know, I went up there. That's how I found out that they didn't have my check, because I went up there. So I went up there and I was like, hey, I can't get my check and my money. She came back, she was like, we don't have a check for you. And I was like, what do you mean? You gave me a check like 2 weeks ago. It was like, we don't have a check for you. Sorry. So I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do to get my money? And they were like, did you receive the prepaid card? And I was like, I didn't receive this card, like, at all. I didn't get this card. I didn't use this card because you guys kept giving me checks even after I activated the card. So my company runs everything through corporate. It is so stupid. Like, even if you call them to be like, hey, let me speak to somebody who works actually at the place. No, you're calling a corporate number. Like, they don't give out their individual number. Like, to me as a business, that is so stupid. Like, literally stupid. But that's what they do. So, you know, that happened, blah, blah, blah. I went up there, they told me I didn't have it. I was talking to the manager. She was like, okay, I'm going to give you this number. You call this number. And, you know, this is the number that you should have for the card holder. So I called them and they were like, your card account is temporarily locked and you can't receive your money because it's locked and you have to send your ID and your social security through an email. First of all, that is dangerous. Why would you have anybody in America do that? Like, why would you have somebody do that? Mind you, my stuff did not get hacked. You know, I'm safe. It's cool. But I only did it to get my money. And then order was ADP. Yeah. So I sent this to the card holder. This is my concealer. I sent it to the card holder and I waited 2 days at the most. And these whole 2 days, I'm like worried to death. I'm like, bro, I need my $500. Mind you, 2 checks together, I had $500 that I couldn't even get for 2 days. I couldn't get it. I could not get it. So I was mad. And I was like, bro, I want my money. So I just tripped up. I didn't put foundation on my nose, so there we go. So after that, I was just waiting. It was just like a waiting game. So they finally reached back to me and they was like, we unlocked your account. So I had to go back up there and I got a temporary card from my job. Mind you, I'm talking to this lady over corporate and I'm like, bruh, what am I supposed to do? She was like, well, number one, they don't tell us when somebody's card is locked. We just send money to the card. I was like, she was like, I don't know why they don't do that. And I'm like, well, don't you think y'all need to find a new card service holder? Like, don't you think that's what you should do? But you know, that didn't happen, you know. So I just, you know, signed up for my direct deposit after everything happened. But when I say I was on the phone with this corporate lady for like 4 days, like, I'm like, oh my gosh. She was like, I'm sorry, I still can't help you because I can't do anything until they unlock the car. The car is still locked, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bruh. I said, I am not going into work if I do not get my money. If I do not receive my money by Wednesday, which was the next day I had to go to work, if I do not receive it by Wednesday, I am not going to work. Thank the Lord, I got it way before then. But I was like, I'm not going in. You're not gonna see my face until I get my money, bro. I was like, this is crazy about the car company. They can't tell you what car company it, like, what they do, what they don't do. Like, they don't tell you anything. So, I was just a mad little girl with no money, $500. But I eventually got it. And that's why I still work there, because I got my money. So after that, I signed up for direct deposit, and that was it. I signed up for direct deposit, and I was like, I'm no longer having these problems with my money because it's going straight to my bank account every time I get paid. So that was my story time. Here for right. Contour. Bronzing. See my loose face powder. Shaky. I love this loose face powder because it smells so delicious. And then baking this side of my face and me under eyes. I don't put a lot. You see, I didn't put a lot. I don't put a lot. Y'all, I'm literally so quiet. Like, doing my mascara. Perfection lip liner in LA Girl. This color is chocolate. This basically kind of is my first time using lip liner because I'm not putting on lipstick. I'm putting on lip gloss. The lip gloss that I'm using is this mint type of lip gloss. I like it because it gives my lips like that tingly feeling. Like, I don't know. I like that feeling. Most people don't. I'm using this. It's not really highlighter, but I love the color of it. Like, so I'm gonna go put on my eyelashes and I'll be right back. I was going to like fix my hair up a little bit more, be like more presentable, but my camera's about to die. My eyelash is lopsided. Yo, watching. I hope you guys like my everyday natural look. To some people this might not be natural because I'm dramatic as the fuck. So this may not be natural to you, but it's natural to me, and it took me less time to do this than it would have doing anything else. But I hope you guys like. Oh my god, y'all saw that right? Eyelash not dry. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I need to come with the videos because I'm out of high school. I graduated, did prom, all of that. Like, I'm gone. I'm out. Okay? Hope you guys like my video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.